When you load weight on the forward deck of the ship trims in the same direction in which you load the weight. Observe the shift of center of gravity, G. Similarly, observe the shift of the position of G when you load weight on the aft deck of the ship, on the center deck of the ship, to the forward bottom of the ship, to the center bottom of the ship, to the aft bottom of the ship. The distance through which the COG moves is given by the formula GG1 equal to W multiplied by S by delta, where GG1 is the shift of G in meters, W is the weight shifted, loaded, discharged in tons, W is the ship's final displacement in tons, S is the distance between the initial and final position of the weight when shifted, or the distance in meters between the COG of the ship and the weight that is being loaded or discharged in meters. When you discharge weight from the forward deck of the ship trims in the opposite direction from which you discharge the weight. Observe the shift in center of gravity, G. Similarly, observe the shift in the position of G for various discharging points when you discharge weight from the aft deck of the ship, from the center deck of the ship, from the forward bottom of the ship, from the aft bottom of the ship, from the center aft of the ship. In all the cases of shift of position of G, the COF of the ship is amidships. Note that if the COF is located other than the midship, then the change in the trim caused forward and aft differ in their amount. Observe the shift of center of gravity, G, when you shift a weight from the forward deck of the ship to the aft bottom. Similarly, observe the change in position of G when you shift a weight from the forward bottom of the ship to the aft deck. For COF amidships, the shifting of weights causes the draft increase in the side where the load is shifted to. Note that if the COF is located other than the midship, then the change in the trim caused forward and aft differ in their amount.